So hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome back to our MotoGP 18 career mode, and here you are, you join us for episode number 2 of our special season, or yeah, our sort of off season for career mode. We're doing a Jorge Lorenzo career mode where we try and win the Riders Championship with Jorge Lorenzo. So as you can see, 2 rounds in. After the first episode, we are in second place in the championships, 7 points off of Marquez, only 2 points ahead of our teammate DOVIZIOSO, and then we've got the 2 Yamahas of Maverick Vinales and Valentino Rossi right up behind us. And take a look at the team championship, you can see we are leading the way. So what are we going to be able to do then in this first episode? As you can see, looking further down the well, you can see only 7 points for Dani Pedrosa. Obviously he's due to retire, and yeah, so the other shock is Ian only down in 11th, so I expect him to climb back up later in the season. But for now, let's get into the race number 3, which is the American Grand Prix. So here we go, we're on the grid. You can see Marc Marquez is on pole position, as per usual really. I mean, you're not going to see him in any other position other than the front row, but you can see there's DOVIZIOSO right up behind him, and Maverick Vinales right there as well. So Vinales could be on for a good season. We noticed towards the end of our last season in career mode, he did actually put in some good performances and climbed his way up near the front of the grid, but we were able to beat him some of the later races, which meant he couldn't really gain on us in the championship. But anyway, here we are for round number 3, which is the American Grand Prix. We've got this tough uphill braking zone coming to turn number 1 as everyone suddenly turns in. We're trying to get up the inside of everyone. Oh my god, we're through though. Oh my god, how on earth let's take a replay of that. How did he fall off there? We were just riding, and there was nothing really we could do about that. I mean, that is like you just tip in the bike and then there's just nothing in it. So that is pretty disappointing for Dani Pedrosa, and a bit of slap on the wrist for us, although it wasn't intentional. It was just one of those things as we're trying to find our way through these S's, trying not to collide with the back of Bautista's. We're trying to keep it ahead of him, and he just breaks out of it. This AI aren't very consistent through these first corners around this lap here at Kota, but it means we can slot up into 8th place, keep it in 8th place. Valentino Rossi on the brakes then, what can we do? Coming up the inside, and we've got to watch out for Petrucci. He's trying to find his way up the inside, and there's 4 wide through there, and we come out on top. On the brakes then, coming into this tough, long braking zone there, at the end of that long straight. I don't know what I was trying to say then, but Valentino Rossi and Cal Crutchlow putting us under pressure. Crutchlow's through, but we're going to get back underneath him, and now it becomes the outside liners of Rossi and Crutchlow both underneath of us, and now we're just trying to come through this sector. And now Danilo Petrucci, the man replacing Lorenzo at Ducati next season, trying to get through on us this time round, but he's not able to do it, although he's at the inside now. Come on, we're going to get him back surely on the brakes, trying to get it up the inside. Every time I go up the inside, he just moves his bike into the middle of the track, and it's really annoying. I feel like he's done it again, trying to come up the inside. So we get up underneath Valentino Rossi at the final corner there. That was very aggressive from Jorge Lorenzo. Wow, just like the true rivalry, Lorenzo and Rossi. We bring it back to life there as we get underneath him at the final corner. Danilo Petrucci again diving up our inside. We get him back there, and it's really annoying that the AI can brake later than me, but then through the corners I'm a bit quicker. So that's what we've got to watch out for. And now through these S's, this is where we really gain time on the AI. As you can see, we're right underneath Maverick Vinales, the man who replaced Lorenzo at Yamaha. He's back through though. Should have a fair amount of pace to be able to get a podium position here today. This Ducati works well around this track. As you can see, we get a good cut back. We took a wider entry and we cut right back, and through we go on Maverick Vinales. And now onto Marc Marquez, where we're going to go up the inside. Going to try it, but can we get it all stopped? Yes, we can. Power it onto the straight, and now use the Ducati power just a power away from Marquez on that Honda. I do expect him to come back at us though. Oh my god, especially if we get on on the AstroTurf like that, and now on the brakes at the end of this long straight. Again, a very heavy braking zone. You can see the rear end just getting all out of shape as we always make contact with Dovi there. He slowed right down. He almost slowed to a right stop there. That was very strange there. But look at him hopping over the curbs. What is going on with the AI today? They seem a bit off colour as we run a bit deep and a bit wide, but we're going to be able to pull it back, keep it ahead of Marquez. And like I say, the AI playing up a little bit today. I don't know what's going on, but we get out wide at turn 18. Such a tough corner to get right, that long right-hander, and now getting back onto the back of Dovi as we run wide. That's not what you want. Straighten it back up, and here comes Marquez. We've thrown it all away at the penultimate corner. Luckily we've got one more lap, but we're straight back at Marquez. On the brakes then into turn number 1. Here come Marquez and Maverick straight up our insides. We're going to get back at them, maybe not quite able to, and it's Vinales through on Marquez, trying it through turn 2. We just get boxed in between the two riders, and now trying to get underneath Marquez. But I'm just going to get a photo here for our thumbnail. Right now, as we unpause it, we're mid-action. It's annoying that you can't use the photo mode in the replay camera on this game like you could in the previous one, so that's why I have to pause it mid-action just to get a thumbnail, as we're trying to keep it ahead now on the final lap of Marquez. We've got Maverick Vinales up ahead, and it's our teammate leading the way. So we're trying to get through on Maverick, but that was pretty unfair as we cut the corner a little bit by accident, and now Marquez is back through as we squabble. We've got the run coming to the braking zone on Marquez. Can't find a way up the inside. Well, now I have, and now Maverick almost turns up our inside. Oh, he's holding it around the outside. He's got the run. Can we switch it to the inside coming into turn 13? We can, but he's back at us. No, we run deep. Come on, this could be crucial in the championship. And it's nice to see Yamaha actually being able to fight for podiums on this game. And now we get back underneath Maverick Vinales, and that is a good run. But we're running out wide. This bike just does not turn in around these long right-handers, and that's cost us a lot of time. But we got a decent run on Maverick coming into the penultimate corner. Oh, he's given us a bit of a push through the penultimate corner. Coming to the final corner then. Come on, surely we can bring it home for second place. We didn't get the opportunity to try and hunt down our teammate DOVIZIOSO, but I'll take P2. We'll probably see that Dovi overtakes us in the championship now, but that's okay. We're right up there. Don't really mind that. You can see, there you go, Vinales third, so Marquez off of the podium. So as you can see, Dovi leads the way, 3 points from myself, and then 3 points away from Dovi as well. So me and Marquez joint 58 points, and then it's Vinales only 18 off of Dovi, so right up there. So let's head into the next round, which will be Jerez. So here we go. You can see our teammate DOVIZIOSO is on pole position, followed by Marquez and then Rossi and Vinales. So the Yamahas qualifying quite well, but do they have the race pace to be able to beat Marquez or Dovi? They're the two main contenders for the championship on this game, but we're going to be able to do something here as Jorge Lorenzo starting from the back of the grid. Let's see what we can do. We've got 3 laps ahead of us at this Spanish Grand Prix. Going to brake as late as we can, but also as sensibly as we can. Coming into turn number 1, getting on the curb a little bit, come on, and then coming to turn 2, look at that, we get the run, trying to get underneath Dani Pedrosa, and then ahead of the Pramac. Pedrosa's trying to follow us through, keep him at bay, or try to at least, as he takes a little look up our inside. Braking then into turn number 6, we tip it in, we run a little bit wide, but it's okay, we can get a bit of a cutback, and there we go, shooting up the inside of the Pramac, and now slicing our way underneath of the Suzuki of Rins. And next up is Cal Crutchlow, and then the 2 Yamahas, and then Marquez and DOVIZIOSO. So already on the first lap we've got ourselves into P6, so we've got ourselves in a decent position here to try and push on for a podium. Of course, our teammate is our current championship rival, but also Marquez, we can't count him out. He'll come back to play towards the later rounds of the season. Just Dovi dominates these rounds, so the Ducati goes around the first 6 or so tracks really well, so that's where we'll pick up most of our points, and we'll get the easier races, and then it will start to get difficult towards the middle of the season where our performance will probably drop off. But anyway, Cal Crutchlow's next. Can we do something around the outside coming to turn number 1? Indeed we can, tipping it in into 5th place we go. Next up, Vinales, and then Valentino. Can they do anything about Marquez and Dovi? Although Marquez just makes the jump on DOVIZIOSO. But they're going side by side still. They're going to be holding each other up. An absolute treat, which is good for us. We get a little bit wide for turn 4. And they're into turn 5 again. Just mess up the entry a little bit. We're just struggling to tip the bike down. We were struggling at Kota with that as well. So braking around 150 metre board, coming into this turn 6, a very hard braking zone, slamming on the brakes and then tipping it in round the hairpin. Oh, we've messed up turn 7, absolute treat. This isn't good. We're losing touch with the front 4. Can we start to close them in again? Just need to start hitting these apexes again. We don't really want to lose too many points here. We want to stay around the front 3 really. See if we do anything into the final corner. Rossi looking up the inside of his teammate. We're right on the back of them, so if they knock each other off, we'll be able to pick up the pieces. Here we go, we're getting a better run than Maverick Vinales out of that final corner, and then coming to turn number 1. Here we go, late on the brake, shooting round the outside, straight onto the back of our teammate for 3rd place on the final lap. That's just what we want. Can we look up the inside wheel? We can try. Right on the back of DOVIZIOSO as we exit turn 4. Come on, stick it with them. Stick it with them. Oh, Maverick, he's back at us. I did not want that. And Rossi as well, no. Okay, let's get on back up the inside here into this hairpin. Lift off the brakes a little bit just to make sure we get the job done. And there we go. The curb pulls us round nicely there. Back into 3rd place. Trying to mess up turn number 7. Right, can we beat our teammate here? Overtaking Marquez might be a bit of an ask, but if we can get Dovi... Oh my god, didn't expect to go up the inside there, but we've not been able to hold it. Oh, that's a problem. Look at this, all over the back of him. We're going to set ourselves up nicely for the final corner if we can. Getting that a little bit wide, we've lost a little bit of touch to Dovi, but here we go up the inside. No contact, no contact. He tries that. Oh, no way has he been able to get that around the outside. Come on, as we run to the line, who's going to get it? Oh, not quite able to beat our teammate there. I was surprised he managed to hold it around the outside. That was good racing there from him. But just to confirm, we did get 3rd place, so close to getting 2nd place. So we've been pipped again by our teammate DOVIZIOSO. But this is going to spice up the championship as Marquez now takes the lead at 83 points. And then Dovi just 2 points behind him. And then we are 9 points off. So it's going to be a 3-way horse for the title by the looks of it. That's if it carries on the way it's going this season. But for now, if you did enjoy this episode, remember to smash the like button, share it around with your friends, and do subscribe for more MotoGP and racing game content.